this club and this show. Next, we'd like to thank some people who have been putting so much work into this event. First, we'd like to thank Round 2 by Round 2 for donating some amazing upcycling pieces that will be worn in the show tonight. We'd also like to thank some of our special guests, Ashley Dawson from the nonprofit Recycle to Riches, and Dr. Treadsetter, who you will hear from later, and the AC Foundation for all of your support. Photography Club, Flair, Eco Club, and all of the photographers, thank you so much. We love you. We'd also like to extend a special thank you to Ms. Smith for guiding us throughout this whole school year. We wouldn't have been able to put this on without you, and we want to say thank you so much for being with us every step of the way. We'd also like to thank Ms. Lurch for helping us throughout all of this, and Mr. Bezin and the facilities team. They did setting up all of this, and we'd like to say thank you so much. We'd also like to say thank you to Mr. Campo for helping us with everything, and to Ms. Bergner for letting us use the art room and inspiring us throughout all of this. Thank you to friends and family for supporting all of our models and our club members. And enjoy the show, guys. Please cheer for our models.
What are you looking at?
DiMaggio, Marlon Brando, Jimmy Dean, on the cover of a magazine. Grace Kelly, college jeans, big shirt like a beauty queen. Jeans Kelly, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, dance on air.
Evan. Yeah, Evan. Yeah, Evan. Oh, yeah, Evan. Oh, Evan. Oh, yeah. Here, Cobra. Oh, yeah.
Hi everyone, thank you! Thank you so much to all of you for coming, and now we have something special for all of you. Ashley Dawson, please come up. Hi. So Ashley runs Recycle to Riches, which is a nonprofit that donated fabrics to our little recycle collection, and we're going to have her speak a little bit about herself. Thank you.
Thank you so much. First of all, I want to say thank you to you both, and just an incredible, incredible job by the Reimagined Club. Can we just get another round of applause for that? What? How inspiring! Good job. That was fantastic. I have never seen something like that, especially at my high school. That would not have happened, so very inspiring. My name is Ashley. I'm the founder of the nonprofit Recycle to Riches and the curator of an annual Earth Day Summit happening in Los Angeles. At Recycle to Riches, we are changing the culture of consumption through communication, collaboration, and community education. I started R2R when I was 18 years old as an upcycled fashion brand. After experiencing the good, the bad, and the ugly in the fashion industry with 3 fashion internships in Los Angeles, I realized that something needed to change. I learned about the good fact in the fashion industry, and that is that we're all able to express ourselves in unique ways. Sadly, the bad does outweigh the good in this industry. Through my internships, I learned bad facts about the fashion industry. I learned how much dead stock there actually is in this world and how much we can't utilize. I learned about the unfair wages and poor working conditions that our own fashion district sewers go through right in Los Angeles. I also learned the ugly truth of our production system. We live on a take, make, waste system with everything we consume. The linear economy is what this is called. And the linear economy leaves large gaps in the production life cycle for the consumers to fill in themselves. Those gaps are places where people should have been recognized for making those items. These gaps are acres and acres of lands that were stolen just to grow our fibers that we wear on our bodies. It's the oil industry making synthetic fibers like polyester and calling it vegan. Those gaps are not filled in properly by the consumers, and sadly, the consumers have no clue what they're actually feeding into. The gaps throughout this linear economy come from putting profit over people and planet every single chance they get. Now, as the president of Recycle to Riches and an environmental scientist myself, I do believe that the solutions are out there that can change this linear economy into a circular one. We believe that, sorry, one second. Becoming a conscious consumer is actually the solution and the first step of overconsumption, and the first step to changing into a circular economy. If you're interested in joining our mission at Recycle to Riches, you can always look us up on the internet, recycletoriches.org. You can follow us on all social media platforms, or you can join as a monthly sponsor for as little as $5 a month. But I did want to just say, Reimagined Club, you are outweighing the good from the bad in the fashion industry. Recycle to Riches is so inspired by all of you, and definitely let me know if you need any more dead stock, because we have a lot of it, and if you need to utilize it, we have it for you to use. I just wanted to keep in mind and have this little quote in your head before you go. One raindrop raises the sea. And picture what we can all do together to change the culture of consumption. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ashley. Love you.
See you next Friday.
Hi. Next, we'd like to invite Dr. Kathleen Tresetter.
She is an Irvine City Councilman and co-founder of the grassroots organization OC Clean Power.
Thank you all so much for doing this and for inviting me. I am so impressed with these students. I wish I were back in high school so I could wear these outfits. One of the things I really appreciated is how cohesive this collection looked. You could tell they all fit together so well. So I am here because I am a climate change professor at University of California, Irvine. And I have been working on climate change now for 30 years. I study endangered ecosystems. And so that includes the coastal sage scrub just right here, right on your campus, as well as cow forests in Costa Rica and northern forests in Alaska, and the giant redwoods up in Northern California. And what I do is I simulate climate change and test to see how those ecosystems will respond. Over the years, I've just gotten more and more concerned about climate change. And what I want to emphasize is the power that you all have, and especially the students. Because as I was teaching my classes at UCI, the students were conveying to me how upset and overwhelmed they felt with climate change. And I ended up deciding to run for office because I was tired of waiting for the people who were in charge to do something about it. It was taking too long. And I was very surprised to find out that I won. And so far at Irvine, we've been making great strides. The city as a whole, including all the residents and businesses, have converted to 100% renewable energy. And so, yeah, that took a lot of doing. And we're also working on a climate adaptation action plan. We plan to be carbon neutral by 2030 for the whole city, and that includes fashion and our industries. So what I want, I'm so excited about it. So what I want to be sure to tell you is that, first of all, your voice has power. You inspired me to run. But also, even if it feels overwhelming sometimes, that climate change is such a big problem, it's hard to tackle, please don't feel that way. If we change the climate one way, we can surely change it back. And we can do that through actions just like this. These students are leading the way for the other students in the school. They've noticed it, they're remembering it, and they will be making decisions to honor those values in the future, I have no doubt. We also, I want to emphasize just how important it is to be sustainable in our fashion. You wouldn't believe this, and I was very surprised. 10% of all the greenhouse gases that humans are responsible for are from fashion, from making our clothes. 10%. And so if we all started recycling our clothes and reusing dead stock like these students have, we could really make a dent. And one thing I want to emphasize is that we're not alone. There are people all over the world who care too, and they're all doing their best, and they just want to know what they can do, and so this is very helpful. In addition, about 20% of the wastewater in the world is from the fashion industry. We're making dyes and other things like that. We don't have a lot of water to waste. So this is another reason to be recycling. And we absolutely can do it. This is the way that we have lived and dressed ourselves for millennia. This culture of consumption is only recent. And I want to mention, I'm invited to speak at various events. This event I felt particularly pressured when I was deciding my wardrobe. And so I wanted to pick pieces that would honor the students. And so this coat here, I bought at a thrift store many years ago and still wear it. These shoes, I really like them a lot, but they started falling apart. The straps were pulling apart from the soles, so I just had it repaired. And this necklace here and these bracelets, they're from an artist who goes to thrift shops and finds found objects and recycles them into jewelry. And finally, let's see if I can find it. Here it is. This scarf. So this scarf is really important to me. It was made for me by my neighbor. And it's dyed yellow, but instead of using toxic dyes, she went out and collected mushrooms that were yellow and used that to make dyes and then dyed this scarf with it. So there's a lot of options that we have that do not hurt the environment. And I really appreciate these students leading the way. And I want to leave with, I can say that as an elected official, I am asked to vote certain ways by many, many people. But the people who influence us the most are students. We care about you, we understand you're not being paid, you're being authentic when you come and ask us to vote a certain way. And so if you ever feel like influencing your elected officials or city councils to take particular action, write to them or visit them. They will pay attention. I can tell you after every city council meeting, whenever there are students who are speaking to us, there's always a subtle sort of competition between the council members to go stand beside them for photo ops afterwards because we all want to be seen with the students. So please don't forget how much power you have, and it's evidenced here tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kessler. We're so inspired by all of your work.
And thank you so much, everyone, again for coming to our fashion show. We hope you enjoy. And we'd like to invite all of the models to come out, please. We're going to take a group picture. So, you guys, parents, if you want to take pictures, now's the time.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Let's give them another round of applause. Have a wonderful evening.
You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup,